Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football, and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Volunteers will put toe to leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Razorbacks offense will have the first possession of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys.
All kinds of running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What a catch and run for 6.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tennessee's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Volunteers in the hurry up.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. A first down run on the doorstep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Coming after him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A quick pass to the left. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Amaro. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Brown has it. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Amaro. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pigs.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Wagner. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man on the right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
It's caught. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
The lone back's got it. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Volunteers decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the 1st sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Line getting set on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown ball!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-outs.
And he's still running after the move. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air, it's Amaro. He makes the connection. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some eye.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Tennessee, 10.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Snags it quickly on the left. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. To the air, it's Amaro. Finds his man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
First down, 10 yards to go. He's going to pass. quick strike complete. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. This one's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They want to just keep throwing it. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Gets rid of it. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Arkansas 24, Tennessee 10.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. A bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a
Being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
Wants to throw on third down. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Volunteers are rolling down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harbor.
Man, you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Motion from the offense. Wants to fire on second down. On target. Touchdown, Tennessee! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Jacksonville State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Great move there. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Going up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Tempo and overdrive.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as we saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The give to the tailback. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Amaro. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Arkansas, 27. Tennessee, 24.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Caught close to the marker. It's Harbor. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. To the ground with the back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll bring it back. It's Samuel. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense that you just made.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Caught near the sticks. It's Coffee. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got his man. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harvard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Makes the grab. It's Coffee. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, pull him right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won the ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake and bam, that defender's right at your face.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Amaro. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for a block. It's Coffee. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he's stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Vols will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He'll keep it himself. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster. In every game, he just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the run, now to throw. Using the quick game.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. It's good. And now they regain the lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 30, Tennessee 29.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try it on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He'll throw on 3rd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Off play action on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fast motion from the offense. Going to the running game. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. Just drives it between the uprights. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Scanning the field, it's Amaro. Pressure. He's going to throw deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.